Here from Rich TV Live. Hope you're all having a great day. Happy holidays to everybody. And all the kids are back to school. Markets are coming back. Exciting times for investors. And I have a new pick for you guys to learn about today. And it's called Revitalist Lifestyle and Wellness. Symbol is CALM in Canada. And I don't believe they have a US symbol yet, but I promise you when they get a US symbol, you will be the first ones to know. Now let's take a look at their website. This is the website at revitalistclinic.com. You can see here they've got the home section, about, our team, blog, ketamine, assisted psychotherapy, intensive outpatient program. This is another psychedelics trade. You can see here TMS, IV vitamins, infusions, vitamin membership, wellness, acupuncture, massage, counseling, nutrition, testimonials and contact, provider referral, and consultation with phone numbers. So this is the website. Welcome to Revitalist, innovative therapy for hope and relief. Revitalist makes use of cutting edge and evidence-based treatments at the forefront of mental health and pain condition management. Breakthrough treatments, evidence-based treatments on the forefront of mental health and pain condition management. Future-centric treatments. Psychedelic medicine is paving the way for accelerated patient adoption. And mood and pain conditions. We provide innovative and comprehensive care to those suffering from mood and pain disorders. Welcome to your revitalized life. So this is Revitalist, symbol CALM in Canada. In early 2017, our founders decided they could no longer ignore the profound transformational benefits of combined medical and holistic therapies, which allowed a revitalized life for our East Tennessee community. Through the clinic, though the clinic may have formed in 2017, the vision for Revitalist, a comprehensive environment to best advocate consistency of care, has been with Kathryn Walker since the very beginning. Our wellness center empowers individuals towards an improved quality of life and well-being through comprehensive and compassionate care. The vision for our practice has become a gold standard that brings you the caring and supportive transformation you deserve. The future healing and hope is now. Now, I told you guys I'm a big fan of psychedelics. I like industries that are growing industries. So I'm going to show you guys a couple things. And I just want to remind you guys that Rich TV Live is strictly for information, education purposes. Please do your due diligence, do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here on Rich TV Live. Invest in the best. The best is blessed, and you absolutely deserve the best. If you guys have any questions or comments, please put it in the chat. I'll do my best to talk about your questions, talk about your comments, and give you the best answers and information I can. So I want to break down some fundamentals because you guys know we're very fundamental traders here. So as fundamental traders, we love to understand the meat and potatoes of the companies that we look into. So right off the bat, I like this share structure. You guys know that if it's 100 million shares or less, I like it. If it's 50 million shares or less, it's bingo. This is 31 million shares. That's tight. This is only a 39 million market cap, which means this is a baby market cap. This is early stage. We love to bring you companies that are undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed. These guys at only 61 million shares, to me, that is a great share structure. So right from the bat, right off the bat, I love their share structure, okay? Now, what I want to do is I want to get into more specifics. Let's take a look at the chart. Is this a brand new IPO today? No, this is not a brand new IPO today. But it hasn't been around for long, as you can see. This has only been around for a few weeks. So this is the chart. I'm going to show you guys the chart. 1 second. I'll show you guys the chart here. We're going to go to Webull. I'm going to show you the chart. So here's the chart. You can see it's been live for a few weeks here. And it's been as low as 58 cents. Currently sitting at 65, and it's been as high as 88. So as a trader, I always like to identify the zones. So here we go, the high, 88 cents, and then the low, which we'll mark with the rectangle at 58. So right off the bat, we identify the high and the low, and then we try to identify where we are right now. And where we are right now is right around 65 cents, right around here. So we're at 65 cents. It's been as low as 58. It's been as high as 88. Tells me that we're pretty close to the bottom. So as a trader, you need to know where you are on the chart. And to me, this is obviously near the bottom of the chart. Now, mind you, this is pretty much brand new, so there isn't much history. So you need to be able to understand the fundamentals of the company. So we first talked about the share structure, 61 million shares. I like that. Now we're looking at the chart. Bottom is 58, top is 88, currently at 65. You can see the average volume is 39,000 a day. It's already done 35,000 shares today. So it's already close to doing its average daily volume, okay? So that's a good sign that there's some volume coming in for the stock. Now what we're going to do is we're going to look at the fundamentals and learn a little bit more about the company. So let's do that as well. All right, so let's take a look and learn a little bit more about the company. Now, if you guys like these videos, please smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe. If you're live, we'd love to bring you the winners, and we'd love to bring them to you first. Good morning, Amanda. How you doing this morning? Now, what I'm going to do is I got some more information because I love to break these down, and let's get right into it. I'm going to get right into it right now. Here we go. All right. So let's get right into this and really understand the fundamentals of this company. So I have a corporate presentation to share with you guys. This is the corporate presentation. Let's just share this with you guys right now. All right. So this is the corporate presentation, and this is where we're going to find out as much information as possible. So we went through the share structure, we went through the chart. You can see it's pretty close to the bottom. Yeah, right off the bat, I must remind you guys, full legal disclaimer, Rich TV Live is strictly for information and education purposes. Please do your due diligence, do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here in Rich TV Live. Invest in the best. The best is blessed. And we love to bring you the best early. So let's talk about investment highlights. What is the market opportunity for Revitalist? All right, right off the bat, the market opportunity is Stifel GMP recently research report dated January 14, 2021 indicated psychedelic assisted psychotherapy PAP clinics have an addressable market opportunity of US 10 to 11 billion in the US alone. I love psychedelics, but I must remind you that this is an industry that is 3 to 5 years from being legally approved, even for just medicinal purposes. So you must understand these are long-term investments. Yes, short-term, there's going to be opportunity. There's going to be a lot of volatility in the industry, but I must remind you that we are still very early in the psychedelic space. Now, in saying that, we brought you Mind Medicine first. They went up 10x. We brought you Numi Wellness. They've been a big winner. So we have seen some psychedelics stocks do well. This might be one for you to put on your watch list, put on your radar. And if you buy it, let me know. If you'd like psychedelics, I know that I was interviewing Kevin O'Leary, and he told me that he's a huge investor in psychedelics. Obviously, we know that he's heavily involved in Mind Medicine, but he's a believer in psychedelics. He's a believer in this sector like I am. I'm also holding long on 3 positions in psychedelics, and I'm going to be looking for more because I believe in the breakthrough technology of this sector. Let's talk about the breakthrough treatments. Revitalist makes use of cutting-edge, evidence-based treatments on the forefront of mental health and pain conditions. Our clinic model will be the gold standard with innovative new treatment alternatives. Epic. Rapidly scalable. 4 clinics in operations, 3 additional leases signed to be operating by October 2021. Agreements signed for licenses to operate clinics in 15 additional cities pending capital. Key partnerships, Ketamine Media, 100 clinics under agency for patient acquisition, MYND Life Sciences, clinical trial using blood marker to diagnose MDD. Multiple growth strategies, telemedicine focused on mental health launching Q1 2022, I'm a huge fan of telemedicine too. And future platform for new psychedelic medicine administered in psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy clinics. Proven leadership team is comprised of operators and marketers with over 30 years of combined experience in ketamine administration. No other company currently possesses the same unique value proposition in the space. I think it's important to always understand the leadership behind the deal. Sounds like this is a company that's got the leaders to help them become a huge success. International opportunities: expect to build and buy ketamine clinics globally, 7 clinics by 2021, 48 clinics by 2022, 84 clinics by 2023, 120 clinics by 2024, and 156 clinics by 2025. That's impressive. Revitalist is positioned to be the global leader in the space, and that's saying a lot. National rollout: 156 clinics under management by end of 2025. Revitalist will offer the fastest growing psychedelic clinic model in the world. Wow, that's impressive. That is impressive. So take a look at this. So Revitalist is proudly female funded in 2018. Revitalist and ketamine in the news. You can see all the different massive news outlets that have talked about them. Locations include Knoxville, Johnson City. These are all in Tennessee. Chattanooga, Tennessee, and Louisville, Kentucky. 3 additional leases plus option to open license locations in 15 other cities in 2021, 2022. 2020 normalized revenue of 1.3 million and EBITDA of 380,000. Cash and insurance: recently received license for Medicare, recently received Veteran Affairs license approval for reimbursement. This is the founder and her story, Kathryn Walker. Through Revitalist, the clinic may have started in 2018. The vision for Revitalist: a comprehensive environment in which to best advocate consistency of care, has been with Katie Walker, since the very beginning. Katie has always had her sights set on mastering the ability to help those suffering. In late 2017, Katie's vision was given form when it became clear that current treatments for mental health and chronic pain conditions paled in comparison to what psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy, PAP, could provide. Her background in intensive care and anesthesia perfectly laid the grounds for the work she was doing with Revitalist. Through her education and work, Katie has had to take on a number of jobs. Make no mistake, Revitalist is her true calling. Katie's career started in the cardiac intensive care unit at Johnson City Medical Care Center, where she worked as a critical care registered nurse. She graduated magna cum laude from the anesthesia program at the Carolinas Medical Center. She has since expanded her expertise as a hired consultant for providers across the world and is an active member of the American Society of Physicians. And she has spoken at European branch of the American Counseling Association, the Tennessee Licensed Practicing Counselors Association, and Tennessee's Prescription Drug Task Force. So this is the founder, and this is the team. So you can see the team. This is a big team. You can see advisors, and there are bios of everyone. I'm not going to go through all of them, but you can see they have a big team. So they've really put together a star-studded cast of experienced members. So what is the problem and what is the solution? Mental health is a major problem on a global scale. To me, the psychedelic space is magical because they're solving real world problems. Let's talk about it. Depression. More than 264 million people across the world suffer from depression. That's just a major number. That's more than the entire population of Canada, Mexico, and the United Kingdom combined. What's the solution? The solution to depression: ketamine has been proven to be 85% effective in individuals completing provider treatment recommendations. Opiate crisis, major opiate crisis. Around 130 people in the United States die every single day from an opioid overdose. That's enough to fill Yankee Stadium every single year. That's very sad. Opioid Crisis. Revitalist is a first mover in treatment centers that provide all care in-house, oftentimes helping clients discontinue medications that are no longer necessary for their conditions. It's pretty sad that doctors are prescribing opioids and then patients get addicted and then die. We need a better solution. Psychedelics are the solution. Suicidal ideation. In 2018, there was an estimated 1.4 million suicide attempts. If you were to count this number out of your hands, it would take you almost 100 days. Suicide ideation. Ketamine has been documented to be 95% effective in relieving suicidal ideations. That is huge. 95% effective. That's big. Mental health. Almost half of all Americans will meet the criteria for a mental health condition at some point in their life. What's the solution? Current mental health treatments are 30% effective. Revitalist wants to change this by having a greater presence across the country. Now, this is a company now, even though I'm saying this is an industry that's years away from really exploding, this is a company that's already generating revenue. So this makes them unique because most of the companies that are in the psychedelic space are pre-revenue. So I want you to be aware of, yeah, the revenue isn't huge yet, but this is a company that's already doing revenue. The Revitalist solution, patient-focused with multiple treatment options, ketamine-assisted psychotherapy, just to be one, TMS, medication infusions, vitamin infusions, intensive outpatient programs, Spravato, ketamine, and ketamine infusions. So lots of solutions for the problem. Revitalist has many divisions. Revitalist operates 4 divisions, including sports, which obviously athletes need this more than ever now, especially with so much head trauma. General public, adolescents, and veteran affairs, expanding our unique value proposition by providing multiple revenue channels. More revenue channels means more revenue streams, means the business is potentially going to be more profitable, and also means more return for the investor. Revitalist Corporate, The Zone, Revitalist Education Athletic Program, Revitalist General Public, Adolescent Mental Health, and Helping Heroes, Revitalist Veteran Advocacy Program. And that's what it is. Our veterans are our heroes. The Zone, exploring industry-leading partnerships with athletes and professional leagues. So you can see that they are getting very involved with athletes, and as they should. And there's a UFC fighter, Ovis St. Preux, who's the Revitalist UFC sports ambassador. Maybe we can get him on the show. That would be pretty cool. I'm a big fan of his. Revitalist is open to the general public and has provided ketamine infusions to people as young as 12 and as old as 90 years old. Wow. So that's a huge age discrepancy where you can help people from 12 to 90. That's why I believe that psychedelics is going to be one of the fastest, biggest growing industries in the next 5 to 10 years. We're just early. We are super early in this sector. Some of the companies are going to do very well. Some of them might go up and down and have volatility, because what I will see happening is there will be consolidation in the space, and the bigger companies that have more money in the bank will most likely acquire the smaller ones so that they can grow organically, and they can also grow through acquisition. So it'll be an organic / acquisition model, and you're going to see some of the bigger companies that have more cash on hand will acquire the smaller ones. And when they do that, typically that's going to make the smaller psychedelic stocks pop. So you need to be aware of the space. It might be early for some companies, but there's still going to be a lot of volatility in the sector in the next 3 to 5 years, which is going to be opportunities for investors. Over 6,000 infusions have been successfully administered by Revitalist since 2018. That's a big number. 60% of young people with depression are receiving no mental health treatment at all, bringing awareness to adolescent mental health. And this is something that we need to take very seriously, because mental health, I remember when I was growing up, mental health was something that no one talked about. Now it seems like everybody's talking about mental health and mental awareness. And I think it's great that there are solutions to people really from, like we said, from 12 to 90. And I think that this is something that is needed. There is a problem in our schools. Students are feeling abused, forgotten, and bullied. This must change, and the change starts with us. Revitalist is partnering with Stand for Kids to provide a way to replace negativity. That's awesome. Let's replace negativity with positivity and bring kind actions and feelings into schools everywhere. Our partnerships will help schools access state-of-the-art helplines and services. The VA serves 9 million veterans. Currently in the United States, veterans receiving mental health care face an average wait time of 3 months for intake services for behavioral health. We need to respect our veterans. Our veterans are our heroes. This is a great solution for our veterans. We need to help our heroes. This is great. The National Alliance on Mental Illness reported in 2021 that 1 in 5 veterans returning from Iraq and Afghanistan has post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, or depression. And we need to help them. They put their lives on the line. They are our heroes. Revitalist Veteran Advocacy Program, I think it's a great program, has a national license to work with veteran affairs. The Veteran Outreach Program at Revitalist is led by a team of veterans dedicated to helping our most honored heroes. And what is their build strategy? Using Ketamine's media proprietary digital data sets for patient lead generation, Revitalist will optimize targeted geographic locations, starting with financially stable demographics with a lower cost of living. Phase 1, construction, $75,000 construction and pre-operation cost, 2 to 3 months construction and hiring up phase, and 1 month pre-marketing. Phase 2, open a clinic, fixed cost, including staffing, rent, TMS equipment lease, marketing, and back-end support, $70,000 a month. Break even after 22 months on average of opening. Break even costs $300,000. Phase 3, optimization, multiple services. Clinics range from 3,000 square feet on low to 15,000 on high. Revenue capacity of approximately $3 million USD in annual revenue and $1 million USD EBITDA per clinic. Wow. So when you think about it, that's crazy. 3 million USD annual revenue and 1 million USD EBITDA per clinic. And they're targeting 156 clinics by 2025, which means this is a company that could be doing about 450 to 500 million in revenue in 2025. Whoa. And we get an opportunity to talk about them now when they're at 65 cents. Guys, do you guys see what I see? That's big right there. 3 million in revenue per clinic. And they're going to open up 156 clinics by 2025. That's 450 to 500 million a year in revenue. And 156 clinics with 1 million per clinic in EBITDA means they would be doing 156 million in EBITDA. And they're at 56 cents. This could be a future 10X, folks. Multi-stage strategic rollout, building a network of on-ground PAP clinics globally with primary focus initially in the United States. You can see here in 2021, which we broke this down, 7 clinics. In 2022, 48 clinics, so huge jump. So just look at that. So 7 clinics will be 7 million in EBITDA. Next year, 48 clinics will be about 48 million in EBITDA and 150 million in revenue for a 65 cent stock. 84 clinics in 2023 will be 84 million in EBITDA and about 240 million in revenue, all the way up to 2025, where they have 156 clinics, which will be 156 million in EBITDA and about 460 million in revenue in the next 4 years. That's an opportunity, folks. And that's all over America. You see that? All over America. So let's take a look at the regulatory landscape, legal status of psychedelics drugs. So you can see it's still really early for ketamine, psilocybin, MDMA, LSD, ibogaine, DMT, and mescaline. So you can see very early in the game, but that is the opportunity. As investors, we're looking for early stage opportunities, and this is it. Ketamine is the only currently approved drug among psychedelics, Health Canada, DEA, and that's a fact. Breakthrough therapy designations, BTD, for psychedelic substances. So you can see the organizations, the drugs, and the indication. You can see the expansive treatment opportunities. So huge opportunities here in the psychedelic space. And this is why we've been all over the psychedelic space. We were all over cannabis. We were all over Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. We've been all over electric vehicles. We're all over psychedelics, and we're early. We know we're early. We're letting you know we're early, and that's because we love to get in early. We love to get in when stocks and companies are undervalued, underappreciated, underexposed, and that's what you see here. So you can see the demand and the penetration, the annual sales, the potential, the new patients annually, ketamine clinics required. So huge growth potential. You can see the EBITDA and EBITDA margin. You can see the annual sales, average price per session, annual sales potential per clinic. It's pretty unbelievable. We went through this, but $1 million in EBITDA with a 36% margin, not a bad margin, per clinic. That's Revitalist. Then it goes through all of their team. We're not going to go through all of it right now. This is all their bios. You can see the growth in millions in the United States. So you could see huge growth potential in millions and what the product looks like. You can see here, ketamine, the World Health Organization lists ketamine as one of the most essential medications due to its therapeutic effects and wide margin of safety. So you can see ketamine is huge. Ketamine-infused therapy, when injected at a low dose into the bloodstream, ketamine provides fast-acting relief with an 80% effective response rate. The ketamine clinic industry is growing fast, with hundreds of clinics across the United States and more opening up overseas. Psychedelic medicine. In the last few years, psychedelics like LSD, magic mushrooms, and ketamine have been going through a kind of renaissance as scientists explore the therapeutic potential these drugs can provide. The emerging psychedelic scene not only opens up new possibilities for mental health treatment, but the market is also projected to grow over 16.3% in the next several years to reach, in the next 7 years, to reach 6.85 billion by 2027. So lots and lots and lots of room for growth. And you can see this is what the floor plans will be of their facilities. So they got it all figured out. They got it all figured out. So put Revitalist on your watch list, put it on your radar. I think it's a company that everyone should be aware of. And I think that the potential is enormous. Let's see what some of your messages say. I really like what I'm hearing here. Will be interesting to watch their progress closely. Love the sector. Thank you, Amanda. Wow, this could be huge. Absolutely. Green Bull says, I love what I'm hearing too. One to watch for sure. Fantastic pick as usual. Did you hear ILUS has made 10 more acquisitions? No, I didn't, but thank you for sharing. Now, this company needs a US symbol. I don't know if they have one yet. I'm going to do my research, but if they do, I promise you I'll let you guys know. Now, I wanted to go through some assets. a little bit more in detail. And actually, let's just quickly see if there's any change in the stock. All right, so the stock's still sitting around 65 cents, so no change in the stock. All right. Now, what we're going to do is I want to share this. All right, so you guys can see here what I'm sharing. This is the National Suicide Prevention Week shines light on psychedelic treatments. National Suicide Prevention Week is here. It's not only an opportunity to talk about mental health, but also to look at potential treatments. Suicide remains a leading cause of death in the US, and mainstream medicine is continuing to look at unconventional mental health treatments like psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy in a new light. Psychedelic-assisted treatments programs have grown in scope and effectiveness with several key players at the forefront. Revitalist Lifestyle and Wellness Limited, symbol CALM in Canada, CALM on the Canadian Security Exchange, CSE, provides psychedelic treatment programs through the United States through public and private channels and clients. Compass Pathways, PLC, which is one of the biggest, if not the biggest psychedelic company in the world, and in America on the NASDAQ under the symbol CMPS on the NASDAQ, is another leading psychedelic treatment company with a focus on psilocybin treatments in the UK. Mind Medicine, which I brought you guys first, when it was at 31 cents pre-IPO, and it was a 10x. Congratulations to investors who Kevin O'Leary is very heavily involved with. MNMD in America on the NASDAQ, MMED on the New Exchange, leads patient data analysis partnerships in the sector with psychedelic-assisted treatment programs. Additionally, companies like Midocene Innovations Group, which I also brought you guys first, MYCO on the NEO, MYCOF on the OTC, are expanding into virtual health sector with remote education and treatment programs in psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy. Mental health and pain management treatment company Revitalist Lifestyle and Wellness, CALM, which opened its first flagship clinic in Knoxville in 2018, provides cutting-edge medical services for mental health and pain management, including the use of ketamine, transmagnetic stimulation, vitamin infusion, and therapeutic treatments. Over the last few months, Revitalist has reached several milestones, including raising $8.3 million and expanding to 5 clinics across Tennessee, Kentucky, and North Carolina. So big things happening for them. And I think it's one of these things where everyone should be aware of this. You know, if a company's doing this much, I think everyone needs to be aware of it. And I don't think everybody is. And expanding to 5 clinics across Tennessee, Kentucky, and North Carolina, with plans to open 2 new clinics by the end of October 2021. On August 24th, Revitalized Lifestyle and Wellness provided a corporate update highlighting several strategic partnerships with enterprise management, stress management, athletes for care to address growing concerns of athletes' mental health and pain conditions, and Stand for Kind. Revitalist is also supporting adolescent mental health through a partnership with the first ever mental health basketball camp led by former WNBA champion Alexis Hornbuckle. September 9th saw the company announce 10 new letters of intent signed with leading expert providers in the United States. Revitalist's footprint of innovative ketamine clinics will now grow due to the new operations and options on licenses in 10 new cities in the United States. Forward-looking guidance from the company indicates that it has also identified more opportunities for ketamine clinic acquisitions across several U.S. states and will eye this expansion over the coming months. Revitalist Lifestyle and Wellness maintains a strong cash position, which is very important to us here, and is seeking to expand operations into neighboring regions using its newly raised capital. The company maintains partnerships with National Association of Social Workers, American Association of Nurse Anesthesiasts, and the Tennessee Association of Nurse Anesthesiasts. In the academic space, Revitalist Lifestyle and Wellness is partnered with the Neuroscience Education Institute, Outcome MD, and the American Society of Ketamine Physicians to facilitate growth and revenues for the company in its specialized treatment space. Revitalist was founded in 2018 with a single clinic and a goal of providing innovative therapy and treatment options to those suffering from mental health and pain-related conditions. Today, we have partnered with industry-leading media and capital market advisors to raise 8.3 million Canadian and expand our footprint to 4 clinics in 4 months across 2 states, with 3 additional clinics expected to open in the fall of 2021, stated Revitalist founder and Chief Executive Officer Kathryn Walker. Company stock listing and growing revenues are being utilized as an opportunity for expansion and operations into new international markets. The announced patient acquisition strategy includes partners in the healthcare space, education platforms, and will further execute on its multi-channel patient acquisition strategy, which leverages best-in-class partners, leading education platforms, paid search, email marketing, location-based SEO, influencer, and advocate testimonials, and more. Psychedelic treatment providers grow with new markets. So this is just some of the other competitors that are growing in the sector. And with researchers and medical practitioners in the space, the announced virtual platform will provide information and marketing for the expanding industry. The industry is seeing expansion and growth in the private sector as well as partnerships in the public sector. Revitalist Lifestyle and Wellness is poised to leverage growth in both sectors through public equity investment, steady expansion, and partnerships with public entities. So what do you guys think about Revitalist Lifestyle and Wellness? Once again, symbol CALM in Canada. Of course, we brought you guys this pick first. We love to bring you winners, and we love to bring you winners first. Love to know what you guys think about this pick. Revitalist Lifestyle and Wellness, symbol CALM in Canada. When I figure out their US symbol or when they get listed in Germany or in America, I promise I will let you guys know first. Put them on your watch list, put them on your radar. It's an early stage company that I think has a chance to be an absolute rocket based on its fundamentals, its share structure, the sector that it's in, the growth potential of the sector, and the future revenue growth. If you're not winning, you're not watching. Thank you guys for watching Rich from Rich TV Live. We're bringing the winners and we're bringing them to you first. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Hope you have a great day. We will be back later on. Really busy day here at Rich TV Live. If you guys would like to learn how to trade, you like to trade with our community, and you like to learn how to become a profitable trader, you can join our trading club at richpicksdaily.com, where you too can learn how to win in the markets. You can follow us on Instagram. There it is. You can follow us on Twitter, and you can join the club. You can become a free member. You can become a VIP member. VIP members get access to more education, more training, and real-time alerts and live trainings every week. Free members get access to tons of information. Just go to richpicksdaily.com and join the club. Thank you for watching. It's your boy Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Peace.